Hello and welcome everybody to the PMA TSSL, that is the Peak Martial Arts Team Stick Sparring League. We are here, episode 6, with a match for the Snow Leopards versus the Red Pandas. This match is going to wrap up our second round robin leading into the finale next Monday, so this is a must-win for both teams. All right, as we jump into the action, we have two very special things happening this episode. The first special thing is this is the first episode that in season 2 that I am doing without a hat, so it feels a little bit weird. All right. The second special thing is we don't have just one special guest, but we have 2 special guests. All right. Starting off first, we have 5th degree black belt, Mr. Joshua Chapovsky, and then 5th degree black belt, Master Apprentice, Mr. Jonathan Chapovsky, the Chapovsky brothers. We're bringing them in. Here we go. Clap, 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 clap. Welcome to the show, you guys. Thank you all so much for joining us. We have what to me is a really cool thing to see. You don't see this too often, but 2 high-rank family members, both in the business, both doing it, both passionate about it. I wish I had some of my family members in it.
You are family, sir.
You are family.
That's right. That's what it is. Welcome to the show, you guys. How are y'all doing today?
Fantastic. It's been an honor. I know it's my first time, so I'm really pumped to see all the matches and see the logos and all the designs for the Snow Leopard and what was the other team?
Red Pandas.
The Pandas.
Red Pandas.
We're super awesome. I'm pumped.
Yeah, so this is really exciting because Jonathan, I don't normally refer to y'all by y'all's first names, but Jonathan, you were our first returning guest, which is super exciting because you actually were our very first special guest as well last season during the finale, which was super awesome. So welcome back, sir.
Thank you so much. And like my brother said, it's such a fun experience to be able to sit down and talk to you about the sparring matches, be able to dissect them a little bit, and really show the viewers of what we, I guess, as high ranks and all 3 of us as 5th degrees can see in the tactics that are being used amongst these youngsters. It's really, really cool. And I hope this is a chance for that to inspire a lot of other youth to get pumped about sparring and combat sparring and so on.
Absolutely. So what's really cool is me and Mr. Joshua Chapovsky actually sparred against each other in team sparring multiple times. And then for those what's really cool is we got Mr. Jonathan Chapovsky, and let me tell you how good Mr. Jonathan Chapovsky is at sparring. He is so good at sparring, he broke my leg. People, this is the culprit. He hit me so hard in sparring in the head that it sent a quake and broke my leg. That's how good of a sparrer Mr. Chapovsky is here. So we're very honored to have him on the desk.
Don't let Mr. No fool you, though. He's a spectacular sparrer himself, okay? We both sparred him, and he's a fantastic. You may not realize it. You quickly look away for 1 second, and pow.
I appreciate that, sir. Well, here, we're going to get into the matches. We're going to talk a little bit more after the show, but we're going to get into the matches. It looks like they're lining up and getting ready, so we're going to throw the camera to them as we kind of switch over. So like I said, this is a really important match because we got...
they're bowing in right now.
They're bowing in. The Red Pandas...
so the coaches and team captains and judges.
Mm-hmm. Boom, there we go. So we got it all going. The Red Pandas here are 2-1 right now. They won against the Black Bears. So if they win this, they go on
I like how they wear their team
advantage.
jersey too.
Yeah.
As far as the red,
they're ready. They take it seriously for sure.
The Red Panthers, they're going.
We're getting into it. We're bowed in. We're going. And y'all just, I just want to hear y'all 2 talk to each other. Y'all just tell me what you think's going on. Tell me what you see.
What's really cool is to see them. What I really like is that I saw them the first time, and seeing the skill growth is what really gets me pumped about this time. Because every single time we judge students, we watch the students, what's really neat is to be able to see the growth they make every single time, right?
Agree. And that part of sparring is all about learning, is like knowing the partner and be able to understand how they move and how to come back the next time and get better. I know we're working on confidence this cycle, and I'm really. You said they're returning. These people are returning for the second season.
So they're sparring again, and watching them get stronger and better, because this was months ago that I got to see this. So
and
watching it again is really cool.
And part of black belts. Oh, that was an awesome
that
leg
was
shot.
good.
Well, part of a black belt, I know, like, is showing that confidence and not like steering away from the defeat, but leaning in and growing, especially as a team, to get better, stronger. I like that fake. He's like, boom.
So he got the point. That was good.
One thing I do say, I feel like there are some cross movements. I think that the Red Pandas, when he hits, he moves through. They hit at the same time. He might get a good follow up.
I see. That's the thing, is that he followed up just now, right?
Oh.
So instead of, he didn't just.
Oh, there's another follow up.
He went down, popped back up. That's important. A lot of people don't do that. They try to hit and then they run away. That's the problem, is that you can't just run away. You got to keep it going.
Well, the Red Pandas got that point. Let's see. Ooh. Like they both thought the same thing, but the Red Panda, again, follow up faster.
You learn with the same instructor. You have to get creative.
Ooh. The Snow Leopards, I thought the judges blocked it out.
There it is, and now it's time. So
what's happening now?
So they're about to switch it to the next person, right? Because the team's sparring. So, you guys may not know this, viewers, but he was on a big sparring team, and Mr. Novels as well. And he did it for a long time, even until last year or something like that.
Yeah.
He sparred.
Actually, my very first title was from team sparring.
Yeah. So, what I love is that my brother, Mr. C, Joshua Chwatsky, he loves to fake. That's like his little, it's almost like a game. Like, pow,
And right now, the Snow Leopard is doing that. He's trying to get a reaction out of the Red Pandas. He's and then if he doesn't move, he's
Red
going.
Panda's like, come on, come get it, come on.
Boom. But you see the Blue Leopard, he blocked it and went around it. I do say, I like how the Red Panda, he's learning when to go. He's like, I'm moving back, kind of reading the match, assessing with it. And like, that's what I do when I combat spar. I'm like, okay, this is time, let's go. If not, I can see it.
So the important part about going low strikes that people forget is that you need to show attempts to blocking high strikes when you're doing that, right? So if you're going for the leg,
exactly what happens.
He gets strikes high, and then you end up getting scored on.
I do say I love how the Red Panda, the gentleman who's sparring, he's having the weapon moving. Right? It's not just static, because a lot of times when we're static, that's when people start using it, versus he's fluid, he's moving. His weapon hasn't stopped, I think, since the match gone. Like, he's going, which makes him quicker and faster.
And I love the Snow Leopard follow through. Like the follow up, pop, right? Don't just do one, keep it going.
And both teammates. I think that's a team characteristic for sure. Drill that. Good.
Oh, see, that was good. Good
Yeah.
levels. And I knew it. Yes, I knew he was going to get that point. That was good. Would be really fun. We need a special edition of these with all just instructors.
And have the teams commentate us.
They're like, no, make it better.
Oh, that was a good match. Yeah.
Good job. And I'll tell you, it takes a great deal of confidence to jump out there like these guys do and spar while knowing that you've got all these high ranks that are commentating, judging. Getting scored is one thing.
Oh,
man. Is it close? 14-13? That was
man.
very close match.
And I know part of team sparring, you need to have confidence, but like you also have to have confidence in your team, especially like now it's 13-14. So this last person coming in, you gotta believe in them and pump them up and cheer for them and keep the energy and confidence high through this last match, because especially 13-14, woo, man. I've been in that shoe before, like that boat, and it's pressure.
It's a lot of pressure.
It is.
I feel like it's easier to go first than last.
Actually, fun fact, it's actually easier going second. because the
Really?
first opens up the match. So like that almost sets the pace and peak of the round. The second, because like if you don't do too well, so that the second round you can recover. Versus if the first person and you're like almost a definite, it's really hard.
I see, because you want to really push outside the game.
Yeah.
There you go.
Usually, a lot of times teams have like a thought process. Like usually round 1, it's like I'm either gonna be offense, round 2 is keep, and round 3 is defense, and you can push and move as you go. I love how with the Blue Leopards they change tactics and have the front hand's a blocking hand and the weapons in the back this time.
That's typical defensive, right? That closed sparring stance.
Which I'm curious if it's gonna throw the red pandas off because it's different than the other teammates have done so far. It's a different stance. Because part of sparring is all about like theory. It's not just physical, but it's the mental side as far as like the strategy. Oh, that was. See, I agree with the corner judge. I like the Blue Leopard follow up. That was ba-ba.
And I think this is where, as a combat spar, you have to really realize that you have to make your point so clear that nobody questions, right? Like a lot of times, spectators, you get a soccer mom, soccer dads that are like, I don't know, points, but like oh, they got the point. Well, make it clear. Make it clear. Oh yeah, so yeah, Mr. Don calls it 50-50 strikes, right?
Yeah.
So like it can be up in the air. Make it where there's no doubt in any judge's mind.
Okay, drum roll. What's the final score?
What do we got?
Oh, is that another match?
We got one more. Up one more.
Oh, one more. Sorry, there's 4. Oh man, 4 rounds.
You got a little nervous.
Yeah. Oh, there's 6 total people. Oh, see, when I sparred my team, we had 3. So I'm learning something different. I love it. Oh, spars. Okay, that makes. I only saw 3 people. I was like, where are 6 people? Gotcha.
Oh, look at that.
So
These are definitely older. These are the older guys.
I like how they both moved in and they both like, I can't attack from this side, move back. Which again, part of that sparring, you have to be aware. You can't just go. You have to be able to react to the situation that occurs. Ooh, that was a good block.
See, it's interesting. I think the Red Panda's trying to invite that high strike in. He wants to look, see, arms up, he's about to go low. Arms up and then pop low. See? They're trying to invite that high level, attack.
I know, like with Grandmaster Arsma, we've been working a lot. He calls that the disguise guard. So he's disguising. So to your point, he's inviting where exactly they want the other team to go to, which is really crucial, especially for combat and sparring, that we can block accordingly or move accordingly to react. Ooh. Like you said, I like how the Red Panda's blocking.
Yeah, so. Oh, so there you go. That was great. That's a you move.
I know,
that's a you move. That's boom.
But the Leopards have caught on to that thing strategy because he recognized that from the first one, and he's pivoting, adjusting to that. So now I think he's using it to his advantage, or just trying quicker.
I think what's interesting is that this is the difference between color belt and then starting into black belt style sparring is that you're able to adjust based on what your environment is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Some people don't really. You can't spar the same person the same way all the time. You got to change it up, especially if they change it up.
Having that.
Ooh, that was a good follow up.
Yeah.
He didn't get it though.
He did because he went up and the guy recognized that he was doing that. He went straight in. He didn't wait like last time. See, I think that's a block, but it goes as that 50-50.
Ooh. I love the way you turn.
I just said the Red Panda, man, he's going. He's flying in. That's like, I like to do that. Just fast in.
And especially up in time up. Well, in a lot of times when people are behind, they're like, gotta get
sure.
You either lose or you
come in.
Lose time, but it's still not over, so we've got time.
Yeah, we still have a few more rounds, and I'm really pumped. And I see them; they definitely been working because I definitely see strategy, ring strategy. I see offense, I see defense, and they're thinking. They're not just aimlessly going. They have purpose. I just
wow, went to the ground guy. Yeah,
that was a good catch.
It was good.
So Blue Leopards now is inviting that high attack now. I'm curious how the Red Pandas are gonna.
But look how he's moving in, out, moving in and out.
Yeah.
Arm up.
The only thing is he's the red panda, if the blue leopard catches it, he's doing the same time in and out every time. So the blue leopard can capitalize on that. As soon as he goes in, he knows he's gonna go back, just follow up or follow through.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. But I like how both of them are moving. They're staying active on their toes. They're able to
That's
explode.
so important. Yeah. Yeah, red panda likes to hit them low strikes.
That's my move.
Oh,
Oh, that was clean. That was.
So
You would drop him. Boom.
So the snow leopards really gotta like.
I would jump as they go. So now they know that he goes he goes low. Just jump.
Exactly. Catch on the pattern, right?
Yeah.
If you want to be a great sport, you gotta catch on the pattern. If you see their patterns are going the same way, then you gotta change it up.
Oh, someone's belt fell off.
That's what you know it's a good sparring.
Yeah. Working so hard the belt fell off. Ooh.
Going up and going.
So if you notice, the blue leopard, when he was a little bit further out, he was able to stand a little taller and not bend his knees. But as soon as he's ready to attack or get close, his knees start bending to get that explosivism to be able to jump in or react to that attack versus just kind of hanging. If they're hanging in the background, they don't need to attack. They can just relax and kind of move.
Well, if you notice the height difference, the red panda is adjusting to the height difference and saying, okay, well, obviously I'm not going to get some high strikes in there, so what can I do to get some low strikes?
Yeah.
But again, you got to be very strategic. Good block, good block. Go. Oh, then get it. No, that's okay.
The blue leopard followed up. He just kept going and moving through. And that's, is that match? Oh.
That was good sparring. I like that. That was very well done. Very, very well done.
Last match.
It's the finals.
It's the final. Not countdown. I don't know. They didn't work out.
Okay, it's still be the final countdown. You can do it.
Ooh, what's the score, Mr. Null, right now? What are we?
We're 36-33.
That's a
Which
cute
means
fight.
it's anybody.
Oh, he just did that jump we just talked about. As far as he went low and he jumped.
They're trying to catch those points up. There's 1 point.
Oh, that was a good block, and he actually changed instead of going to the head. He actually went to the body, which works super well because a lot of times when they block and they go up, their hands up, they think they're going to the head and they cut because their hand went up, so they go around that arm.
And it's really hard to block that. That's the thing. It's very hard to block it.
See, if he went one and stepped through and boom to the head, I think the blue leopard could have caught the red panda with that one. Let's see if he does that. Oh, he did close when I did, but he changed it up a little bit.
Oh, you didn't get both. But traditionally, what happens in these kind of close battles, if you're up by a good bit of points, you sit back and play more defense because now it's not your responsibility. The clock's going to run out whether you are sparring or not. So now it's the person who's down's responsibility to really go aggressively for those points because you're going to either lose or you're going to lose.
Yeah.
But you at least have that shot of winning because you're going for those points. See, there's another point. So let's see what happens.
Yeah. And I do say I like how the teammates who are not in are watching the match still because if they spar them in the future, they know what the team strategy is, and that's
see the catch up. But you know what? You're absolutely right. That's one of my biggest pet peeves is when people just sit there and they kind of stare out into space. No, watch the match because you need to know what the strategy is. You need to know what they're doing. You need to know what the style is, right?
Yeah.
Tell my students that all the time.
See, I think the blue leopard goes one because he does a pass-through strike. If he went pop into like a double, I think he could catch the red leopard. But I really hope I hope the red panda realizes when he goes through, he only does one. Mm-hmm. He kind of leans back, let the weapon pass, and then he can follow up. So, is that match?
No.
Oh.
Good job.
Are they lining back up to call out?
Here we go.
So I know this match they both have to win. So, what was the final?
Oh man, the final was 40-36 for the Snow Leopards.
We may not hear you as well.
Can y'all hear me?
But I'm pretty sure the Snow Leopards won.
You think they took it? Oh, they took it!
All right. I don't know why you guys can't hear me. You should be able to hear me. Unmute. Can y'all hear me now? I'm gonna try to change my audio so they can hear me.
But in any case, I mean, I will say that was
All right, can you?
they did a really, really good job.
I just say it takes a ton of conditioning because been in that place myself, be able to not just spar once. I sparred once, and we moved up the bracket and we sparred again. But they sparred twice.
All right, I'm gonna
that's
type
all.
you guys
You
some
get to stop.
questions.
Time is ticking. You're going.
I'm gonna type them some questions. Here we go. All right, so I typed in what is some of your
So Mr.
sparring
I wanted
training?
to know what are some of the sparring training that you liked? I'm sure you have this dude is king of conditioning.
Man, so I know like for sparring, I love to do resistance training. So like I get the bands and for like combat, I put around my weapon, I go pop, 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 pop to work on like speed strikes because part of combat is all about speed. You have to go boom, quick in, quick out, and part of the resistance training trains your muscles and you go faster. So that plus the legs. What else? Honestly, I love
Your reactionary drills are really good when he does. So he does a lot of combat when he drops a tennis ball. So you're sparring, and he drops it. You catch the tennis ball. That reactionary training is so important because you need to be able to train your field of vision to be able to. You may be trying to go for the point, but there may be one coming from this side. You need to catch it off your peripheral. Boom, block. And I think is really important.
There's a drill I have is I call it monkey in the middle almost. And there's two people on the outside. I'm in the middle. I have to turn spar one person when 10 seconds of the bell rings. I have to turn, and as soon as I start turning, my partner's starting to attack me. So I have to react and according to when the bell rings, I have to turn, and my brain has to keep switching gears and remember which partner did what, how they attack, how they defend, how they move, and it's quick, it's fast, and it makes you keep your brain trained, especially with like team sparring and you're moving so fast. You have to be aware of how many points you have, what they're doing, and learn quickly.
So, one thing, Mr. Null always asks is like, what is it like for us sparring together? It's real interesting. It's real interesting because we both have very different styles of sparring. He's very offensive. I'm very defensive. We kind of move with each other a lot. And we both get some fun points. Like we sparred each other this Sunday, and that was really, really cool because he gets really creative, and I really like to see that. And so for me, it's really interesting to be able to spar with so many kicks and so many combat sticks flying all over the place, and me being able to really watch a lot of things.
We have an inspiration. We did like a inter-school tournament between just my school that I've been at lately with have been it's Kennesaw, my brother's Johns Creek, and we did a sparring match between each other, and his timing was on point. I came in, he whipped the spin heel kick around, and I was like, face shield.
That's it.
Yes.
That's what he did to break my leg.
I understand your thing, but I do enjoy doing that. But it's really fun, and honestly, for all of you guys viewers who are worried about sparring each other, or don't be afraid to just get in there with your colleagues. You're gonna get your friends, your partners. You're gonna get kicked around. It's okay. I've gotten kicked many times by this guy. I've been kicked many times by Mr. Null, Master Apprentice Null. It's just part of the fun, and you learn every single match.
And like when we were younger, I used to love sparring, and Mr. C loved combat. Okay, but even though he didn't he loved combat more than sparring, he didn't shy away from sparring. Even though you don't like something, doesn't mean you just don't do it. Like you still work it because the skills apply, and as you grow and you do it more and get more experience, you can actually become better and better and better. And
both, because they start to cross.
Yeah, the movement, the footwork, all that stuff, and then eventually both spike at the same time, and then you both evolve and get better. So it's not, and that's one thing I love about Taekwondo and what we do is, it's not just forms, weapons, like they are not in their own world. They actually cross, they merge. If your form's solid, you have great timing and body awareness, that's gonna help your sparring. If you have great weapon work, that's gonna help your combat, and that's gonna help your. It's just gonna start intertwining and growing, expanding. And it's fantastic. I love it. And yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And And Mr. Null, and just thumbs up or down, were these the same exact students that I watched the very first time on the teams, or did you have new, different students rotating? One different student, okay, or one team, okay, cool. Well, and it's really the first match. Okay, cool.
Let's say.
So, oh, okay, yes. So what's cool is to be able to come back and to see the skill growth. You know what I mean? And Master Apprentice Null has been sending me stuff about his students, videos and all that. So watching them grow from a side perspective is really cool. So that's amazing, Master Apprentice Null.
Yes.